No, listener, we don't have that yet, but we'll get it eventually. Let's focus on what we have in front of us right now. Abu Dhabi. First of all, I love Abu Dhabi cards. Not only do they give a different flavor, right, of fighters from around the world, but they're also at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which makes it perfect for the old man. I could go train and then come home and watch fights and then rest in bed and be asleep by 8 o'clock. So, yes, I like that. The main event, Robert Whittaker versus Reiner de Ritter. Let me say this, guys. You know I'm a big believer in momentum, right? I love Robert Whittaker. I think he turned Muay Thai into MMA Muay Thai. One of the toughest guys I've seen in the last 10 years by far. I wish he'd kind of go up to light heavyweight and start a new career. And he said he'd do it when he felt ready. And he wasn't going to turn back. Like he was going to make his body that much bigger that he never could go back to middleweight if he wanted to. I think after this fight, he's either going to have a choice of retirement or he's going to have a choice of doing what he said he might do with light heavyweight. Reiner de Ritter, look, guys like that, you can never tell how they're going to do when they come over for another organization. And the UFC is known for giving really tough matchups to guys like that. Well, de Ritter's run through everybody they put in front of him, and they were tough matchups on paper. Look, so de Ritter's from Singapore, 1FC, right? I think the laws over there, as far as fighting goes, is very much like Japan, right? So that Russian guy who beat him twice for his middleweight and light heavyweight title is probably juiced out of his mind. De Ritter himself, I don't think so. And it's what makes de Ritter such a fierce competitor against the competition he's facing right now. I have him winning against Whittaker, but I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be unhappy if Whittaker won. He's my boy. Peter Yan. Listen, I think Peter Yan has had an unfortunate chain of events happen to him, obviously. The most glaring being the O'Malley loss, right? And the Aljamain DQ also ranks up there. So I think he's an incredible, well-rounded fighter, striker, and grappler. I've got him winning because I don't know who Marcus is. Magomedov, guys, when you lose, seeing your next fight is very, very important to see how you rebound, how it affects you mentally. Magomedov, it's even deeper. Why is that? Because Magomedov is like one of those karate type guys. I know it says he's a Muay Thai guy. I don't believe it. He's obviously got some traditional martial arts background from the way he throws kicks. He doesn't telegraph. They're not really Thai kicks. But he got destroyed by a similar guy on a much higher level, Venom Page, right? So when you're destroyed in what is your strong point, it can be a much deeper loss than if you lose. Like if I lose in jiu-jitsu, I don't care. I'm not good at jiu-jitsu. But if I lose in striking, that's a much deeper loss. The next fight, I don't know those guys that well, but Nikita Krylov, I can't wait to see him. He had a loss last time out against, who's the Mexican light heavyweight that beat John Jones and they robbed him? His name won't come to me. But I think Krylov is right at the top of the division. He's constantly been contending for years. Won a few, lost a few, won a few, lost a few. I think he's coming into his own as a fighter, which happens, especially when you're a heavier fighter, when you're older, and I got him winning tonight. Everybody, read my book, Warrior of the Light.